I'm getting ready to finish up hooking up this stove here. I've got the pipe in and everything, but let me show you what I've done here. On the cavity that I had in the wall, what I did, as you can see, I got that orange spray foam in there. That's great stuff. That's fire block. So I put that up above and down below around the thimble that goes through the wall. So now, then what I'll do is I'll finish putting my wallboard back up there, putting my decorative cover over this, and that way it'll block everything and cover everything up. And this little piece here was just to, I could put some screws or whatever, and I can put some sheet metal screws in there to hold it, but that's just a cover to cover up. But all this goes into the flue itself. So anyway, I had to get a reducer because I'm going from a 8-inch to a 6-inch on the flue. As you can see, I got that reduced down there. Had to get a reducer, and these had flutes on the bottom of it, but I had to flute it a little bit more, and I'll show you how I did that. But that goes into this 8-inch pipe that I got from the local home or yard store, home store, and all this other pipe I already had. So but I had to also cut some block. Let me show you what I did with that. I've got me a masonry hammer here. Those of you who don't know that this is a masonry hammer, and boy, this thing comes in handy. Use it with block work. But anyway, I cut my block with it. I don't have a abrasive blade for a saw or anything like that, so I use this to cut my block with. What I do, I measure down how far I want to go, and then I line it, and I line it all the way around the block, and then just keep chipping away at it. The more I chip away at it, and then finally it breaks. And this is what you get. You get a, you can see where I chipped on this one, and it just breaks off. And that's what I'm using under my feet of the stove in order to keep it level. As I mentioned, if you buy a reducer, I bought one piece of pipe and a reducer. The reducer came from a different store than the piece of pipe I needed. So I had a feeling that it may not fit. But your reducer usually comes with a fluted edge on it. So I'll show you how to flute it a little bit deeper if you need to. Just take a pair of needle nose. You can take a pair of needle nose pliers, or I use my vice grip needle nose. And then what you do is you just put it on the pipe. Get this a little tighter. You just put this on the pipe, grab the direction right there, or the end, and then you just flute it, or you start bending it. This is a pipe I'm not going to need, but you just bend that on around, and then what that does, that takes some of the stiffness out of the pipe, and it flutes it down. As you can see what I'm doing here, I'm beginning to put flutes in that thing, so you go all the way around the pipe, and then you can push that on the inside of your stove pipe, and that will, then you can reach inside and pull that back up against the edge of it, and that'll seal it. And there, I'm waiting on cold weather now, or cool weather, to get this thing fired up. It draws like crazy. Oh, the other way to test the draw on it is once you get your stovepipe in through the wall, take a match, strike it, blow the match out, and hold the smoke coming off the match up to the flue pipe, and it will draw it out through the pipe. That way you'll know you've got a decent draw on your stove. And like I say, I'm just waiting on cool weather now. I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a great day. Get out and do something.